Birmingham Cross-City delayed? Cue the intro. Welcome aboard, passengers. Mega Sim here. Let's calm down now. Birmingham Cross-City has been delayed by 2 days. But first, let's listen to the Train Sim 3 ambient music and go through the latest news article all about Birmingham Cross-City. So, Birmingham Cross-City release date update. After reviewing the most recent build of this route overnight, Dovetail need a little more time to iron out a couple of lighting issues that the team have identified. Whilst they are confident in providing a fix, as it is so close to release, it does mean they need to put a couple of extra days to implement and test ahead of submitting it to the respective platforms. So as a result, they will be delaying the release of the route by a couple of days and moving the preview stream also to next week. So, release will not be Tuesday the 15th of November now. It will be Thursday the 17th of November. The live stream preview will be Tuesday, but the release will be Thursday. Dovetail have said thanks for our understanding. They just want to ensure that the finished product is as good as it can be, and the extra time will allow them to sort those issues out that they have seen today. It's a shame that it's been delayed by a couple of days, but I totally understand it, and I think you will too, especially as, you know, we will get a product that will be a lot better than if they rushed it. Because the thing is that we moan, don't we? We moan that it's delayed, but then we moan that it's too rushed. So what do you want? They're delaying it by a couple of days to get it sorted anyway. But this article, I've not looked at it yet, but it's a hefty one. Should we get into it? Timetable deep dive. So much like the Southeastern High Speed article before this, they will be taking us through all the fun nuances and layers we can look forward to on our cross-city journey. Before we continue, happy to say that once again, the following is true for all platforms. There are no missing, no altered services on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One S. So if you own the add-ons required to activate certain layers, we can play them regardless. If you'd rather wait and see what the timetable contains when it releases, then spoiler alert, don't listen to my video, don't watch my video, do not read the news article. You've been warned. The best timetables come from collaborative efforts, and the same rings true here. Firstly, Daisy from West Midlands Trains. Hey Daisy! We may have read that in the last roadmap. She has been instrumental in research and reference for this route, including the timetable. Then, on the Dovetail side, they have the Michaela and Joe. Michaela taking the lead on implementing the timetable, and Joe offering his assistance. And lastly, James, for suggesting different layers and ideas, as well as playing it and offering feedback during the creation process. So, West Midland Railway Services. After the learnings taken in previous releases and how current timetables are still showing the effect of the pandemic, the first decision was easy. Use a 2019 timetable. That means that we get a cross-city line in its full capacity with more variety in service patterns. For example, 2 trains per hour between Lichfield and Trent Valley and Bromsgrove. 2 trains per hour between Lichfield, Trent Valley and Redditch. 1 train per hour between Forex and Bromsgrove. 1 train per hour between Forex and Redditch. At certain times of the day, mainly around rush hour, services also originate and terminate at Longbridge, Lichfield City and Birmingham New Street. Several rush hour services also skip select stations. Empty stock movements moves to reposition the trains where they are needed. So this means that throughout the day, we can expect, on average, to see a train every 10 minutes in each direction between Forex and Barnt Green, as well as experience the line in shift patterns Stick with this single unit for a few hours and you'll soon visit the entire network. All in all, the 323 has 223 services on the Cross-City line. They were so close, only 100 out. So it takes a little over 15 formations to fulfill this timetable, performing an average of 15 services each. One formation represents 6 car services. Yes, double! Whilst the rest represent 3 car services, the bulk of the traffic as per the 2019 timetable. Sorry about these pictures going through, it's probably ruining what's coming up with the roadmap, but I don't care. So, Railhead Treatment Train, the RHTT. Check out our previous video where we're on the Class 165, 166 at Bath Spa. We had a Class 66 RHTT go through, so check that out. The first layer of note, and it's a busy one. At Kings Norton on the southern half of the route, just south of Bourneville, lies an engineering depot which has the prime purpose of housing the RHTT equipment during the leaf fall season. With the Railhead Treatment Train having not long released for Train Sim World 3, it felt only natural to include some seasonal services for Cross-City. Operating between September and November, the RHTT circuits make their way around the route, departing from the depot and running both north and south before returning later in the day. So we know it's the EWS Class 66 from the Kings Norton depot. Early morning rush is well under the way. It's a good thing passing through Selly Oak and other such things. And we can see from the images that the spray is a lot more than it was. I've not been on Train Sim World for over a month now, so I have no idea what's going on because I've just been busy working. Anyway, thanks to loco decoupling in Train Sim World 3, and despite the RHTT being for South Eastern High Speed... wait a minute. Thanks to loco decoupling in Train Sim World 3, and despite the RHTT being for South Eastern... this is not a requirement. If you don't own Train Sim World 3 and pick up the Birmingham Cross-City Starter Pack, you can also pick up the RHTT on its own and learn how to drive it on the training centre before embarking on these leaf blasting services. So this is the thing where you don't have to have South Eastern High Speed to use the RHTT. You just need RHTT. Now there is going to be a starter pack for Cross-City. So you get Train Sim World 3 training centre and Cross-City, which is a package. But you don't need to get all the other routes. Freight services. So being such a dense commuter network, the Cross-City line is not one which is bursting at the seams with freight, especially not in the core section. So instead, much of the freight is focused on the lower portion of the route, Bromsgrove, Kings Norton. So this section, while short, does however offer the unique challenge to tackle the famed Licky incline, both the steep climb and the hair-raising descent. Similarly, much of the freight is kept to quieter hours on the line. So the core of the freight is based on the 66, as featured in Southeastern High Speed. However, other Class 66 can substitute into this, so you can pick which one you want to drive. So the JNAs are also used in occasional AI services on the West Coast Main Line at Lichfield Trent Valley. Remember, if you already own Southeastern High Speed in TSW2, when you buy TSW3, you get the extended version for free. The same rings true if you kick off your journey with the Cross-City Starter Pack. So owners of Great Western Express will find they have 3 additional freight services in the timetable. A container service using the FKAs before the sun rises, a pair of HKA aggregate services under the shadow of night, and also used for more than occasional West Coast mainline AI traffic. So, if you have Southeastern High Speed on TSW2 and you haven't got TSW3 yet, and you buy the starter pack Cross-City, you get that upgrade to Southeastern High Speed as well. Great. If you've got Great Western Express, you get 3 freight services there. Tees Valley Line, using the BBA wagons, a trio of steel-laden services await their daring rise and fall of the Licky. Lastly, if you also own the 31 from Tees Valley Line, the included PCA wagons are used on another 3 cement services. So as dawn sets in, you know, we've got some lovely pics of the Class 66 being used on the line. Anyway, tractor on tour. Okay. For the rail tour in this timetable, they decided to go diesel and wanted to put the Class 37 to good use. So set around dawn and limited to summer months, owners of Tees Valley Line and Northern Transpennine can look forward to a double-headed treatment of tractors, running from Lichfield City all the way down to Bromsgrove with a return time for late at night. As per usual, all layers are inspired by real-world events. Photographic research was instrumental in piecing together this timetable. So if you happen to get some Cross-City Class 37 haulage in 2019, this may be familiar for you. So we do get the 37 going on there. You do need Tees Valley and Northern Trans-Pennine to be able to do that. Excellent. High speed on the move. Well, we've already probably seen them on the pictures. The last layer of note focuses on a series of rather unique moves which happened quite a lot in 2019. So with the retirement of HST train sets on mainline GWR services and their planned introduction on secondary duties in the Western region, many Class 43s and Mark III coaches were sent to and from their depot in west of Doncaster Works in South Yorkshire for refurbishment and maintenance. Their path necessitated traversal of the Lickey Incline. So, if we own Great Western Express and Northern Trans-Pennine, more on that in a minute, you can enjoy a handful of services showcasing these HST refurbishment moves. Sent on an ad hoc basis, they were rarely ever travelling as complete formations. So there's a picture, which hopefully we'll see soon. Power cars are plenty. Back to back, the HST could not be much shorter and should make easy work of the Lickey Incline. And now for something really cool. 3 is a magic number, as this most unique formation reaches the top of the incline, featuring a triple lineup of HST power cars, 2 Mark IIIs, a barrier Mark I coach, and a trailing 47 to boot. What is going on? And also, don't forget, once we get livery editor for the Class 43, we'll get cross country. Check out our video this Saturday, this weekend. We've got another amazing cross country route back to Derby. Check that out. Or if not, 2 weeks ago, Class 43 HST, Derby to Bristol. Take a look at that. But yeah, this one this weekend is going to be decent. I've tried my best with it. It has gone down to 15 minutes. Because I've cut it and done some fancy stuff. So let me know your comments what you think of that video, because I'm going to try and do some more soon. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Anyway, closing words. It goes without saying that no 2 routes are the same. And based on location, fleet and real world frequency, timetables will vary in game just as much as the routes themselves. It's fun for them to work on such diverse experiences. They each offer something so unique which makes hopping from route to route that much more enjoyable and exciting. And once again, it has been a pleasure to deliver another UK timetable in Trains in World 3's first route add-on. So there we have it. It might not be the 4,000 word behemoth that the Southeastern Deep Dive was, but they hope it serves as a nice insight into the timetable and what we can look forward to when it arrives Thursday 15th of November. So, also, they're keen to see what journeys and experiences we're going to make for ourselves in Scenario Planner. Don't forget, we've got that. We've got the ability to upload it for people to see. And if you're feeling creative, the West Midlands Railway has an operator logo available in the livery designer. So get out our orange and purple paint buckets, go to town. It's going to be good. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Birmingham Cross-City next week, a week and 2 days time, if this comes out on Tuesday, because it's 10:30 at night and it's going to take ages to export and then upload because I'm in a hotel with bad internet. But anyway, I'm looking forward to it. Don't forget that video on Saturday and Sunday. Check them out. It's going to be epic. But yeah, I'm going to have the rest of the evening here doing some installs and till stuff as I do for going live tomorrow. Exciting. Anyway, have a good evening, everyone. See you on the next video. This is Mega Sim out of here. See you soon, guys. Bye.